is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now it's Peterson. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And he'll drop here to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake, and he goes out right around the 39. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
That's the reason we strip that ball. Switch.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
Their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Yards on the play.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
5 on the Seahawks 10-yard line.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Murray now. yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
First and goal from the 3. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7. Seahawks nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete.
Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Dancing to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Running from the shotgun with Drake. A 1st down and more for Drake. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 45 yards on the ground. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 7 yards, the pickup there.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
3. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Murray to give. This is Drake. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
The tackle.
Kenyon Drake in Week 16 last year against these Seahawks had a career day, 166 yards rushing, a couple of touchdowns as well, as the Cardinals won in Seattle 27-13. On 3rd and short, Drake. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 10, 1st down, Arizona. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken at about the 1. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Seahawks.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Cardinals 14. Seahawks 7.
So first and 10 now from the 30. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Yeah, absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defender. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And he fires one incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second and 10 now, Wilson. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And able to find Dorsett. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 17-yard line. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. Well, this offense hoping to change that right here.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is
and
good.
It's up and good.
That ties the game at 14. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
On the option, it's Murray.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
On the slant, complete to Hopkins.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DeAndre Hopkins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Cardinals 21. Seahawks.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These 2 teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth 1st half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. A full start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. To throw is Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Wilson took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. Now after the false start, they need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Throwing again here, Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Play action. Now Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Marcus Golden make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Brandon Williams. And nothing but daylight ahead. And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Cardinals 28, Seahawks 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
but they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the Seahawks first down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Throwing again, Wilson.
He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Seattle.
Again, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. That's going to be caught. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Wilson will throw again. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
To Will Dissly.
Will Dissly, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
28. Seahawks 21. Michael.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Drake. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 37. Gonzalez's kick is good. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Throwing again on second down. Murray, flush to his right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And a manageable third down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. From the gun, Murray. Finds the open target, Arnold. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. That ball complete to Isabella. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
4 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run with Drake. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner, in to bring him down. Now on 2nd and 13. Murray, and he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
And 13.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't.
It's caught inside the 25, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Phillip Dorsett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Eluding the pressure right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
1st and 10.
A good pickup there at 22. On 1st down, Drake. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. Kenyon Drake last year versus Cleveland, absolutely unstoppable. Ran for 137 yards. Remember, 4 touchdowns in the Cards' 38-24 win in Week 15.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Murray now on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 3-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Ball carrier.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
12 yards there and a 1st down. They'll run on first down. It's Carson, and he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Marcus Golden in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. From the shotgun, Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for DK Metcalf.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
For the Seahawks.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. On the return is Peterson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. Murray going to run on the option. Three-quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
27.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running, it's Drake. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now Wilson on first down. They'll run the screen with Carson. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
18 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
They go play action now. Wilson escaping the pressure right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
On down.
They go play action here on first down. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Drake. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Down by K.J. Wright.
The tackle made by K.J. Wright. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
28-yard line.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. A good run as he works his way for 9 that time, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and just a few inches. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Now Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now 1st and 10 at their own 22. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again, Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
To Will Disley. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing again here, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Brandon Williams. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
The Cardinals.
Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Oh, design run for their wideout. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. Here's Andy Lee now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. .43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
At their own 17-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The throw complete to Dorsett, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
The play is a turnover.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
March 54. March 54. You.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Today's final score, Cardinals 41.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cardinals, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.